All right. Well, two different things that I got from your video was first, bilingualism and how it doesn't matter what country two deaf people may be from, like let's say America and Britain or Europe. Um, it doesn't matter what types of sign language that they use, they can still somehow find a way to overcome that communication barrier. That is the right word. And still have some sort of conversation, which boggles my mind. The deaf culture book that was literally in the unit that we just went over for this week, chapter rather. But it amazes me how deaf people can do that. And the book said it was because sign language has these basic parts to it that a deaf person can be able to identify and understand the basic gist of what's going on. And we've already learned all languages have basic parts, but there's no way that a hearing person without knowing like Arabic can understand somebody who is speaking Arabic, like what they're saying. There's no possible way for that to happen. Um, but it amazes me how deaf people can do that, even when there's a bilingualism going on. Or no, that's not the word. Even when there are two different languages being used, it honestly it amazes me. But the next one was code switching. Um, I've actually had some experiences where I found myself either thinking or speaking in a more ASL way, or saying exactly what I was signing instead of what a hearing person would normally say. Um, I found myself saying, instead of finish, are you finished with that? I would say fish for the mouthing morpheme, you fish. Um, but we've also had missionaries come in and to our church, and they would completely forget the English word for something, and they would just this one missionary had to use a Mexican word for, I don't even remember what the word he was looking for was, but he just had to use the Mexican word and move on. Mexican word, my gosh, the Spanish word, because he couldn't remember the English word, and he just had to move on from there. But you know, it's amazing whenever people can just code switch seamlessly. They go from, like, for interpreters, they can just sign language interpreters. They can just go from talking to somebody with really good English to signing to a deaf person, and they are completely fluent. It amazes me how some people can do that.